pessoas que, mesmo assim, apoiaram.
Yeah, Roz. Was that Roz?
I remember the blue zone was right on our back as the zone was closing in. I let Zute and Angry push up to the ridge as I stayed back, and I made sure that no other team could flank them from the left. The first day in North America, PUBG Mobile Star Challenge, our biggest competition was Team Gates. I managed to take down 2 of them with a grenade instantly.
Adaptability, knowing when we get put in a hard situation.
In those matches that we did lose to them, because the amount of teams that were rotating and that were coming around us, fighting us.
Have fun, yeah, I would say.
Put our team on the map and put our region on the map. We were representing North America.
Gang Stars, baby!
Hi, I'm Rick. I'm 28 years old. My in-game name is Hot Jukes. I'm from Poteet, Texas. I'm a farmer and also a winery owner.
Hi, I'm Jonathan, aka Outsider 9K. I am 23. I'm from California.
Hi, my name is Jesus, aka Siga. I'm 19 years old and I'm from Red Bluff, California.
Hi, my name is Dylan. My in-game name is Lucifer Baton, aka Lucy, is what everybody knows me by. I'm 26 years old. I'm a critical facility engineer in Northern Virginia.
Yeah, so this has been incredible. You know, where I live, we don't really have an opportunity to use internet because it's not available on the farm I live at. So mobile gaming has just been kind of, I've always loved gaming, so it's like this has been an opportunity to play a competitive game where I live. So yeah, you know, it's just incredible to be able to do this.
I think it's a really good thing to do, to have the world play against each other. I mean, it's really exciting, especially from North America. It's exciting to fly out, and it's a good opportunity to show the world what the U.S. has to do, or has to offer.
I think my most memorable moment was when it was the last game in LA. During the end, that's when he started pushing up, started wiping out game starts and Cloud9. So we showed up at the end and just showed ourselves.
In Erangel, the map that we play in these competitions, our favorite drop spot would be South George. So if any team here likes to drop there, I say go ahead and go for the challenge. As a team, we've always been known as an aggressive playstyle team. So that's probably my favorite playstyle. But we understand that at the end of the day, placement points play a huge factor in these tournaments.
To all the other teams competing here at the PUBG Mobile Star Challenge, I got one thing to tell you guys. And that's, when wildcard comes knocking at your door, don't be easy claps.
Gets me every time, and overall, though, great to hear from some of our teams coming in already. Let's talk about some of these teams, of course. Gangstars is a team that we're very familiar with when it comes to actually seeing them during the North American Championship. For a lot of people, they were one of the favorites over there. They weren't able to completely get that top spot. They already mentioned that Team Gates was one of their highest competition, but they've come here with a bit of a roster change compared to the North America.
Indeed, they are missing one of their top players and in-game caller, Beowulf, and shout-outs to him at home, unable to make it due to school, but they are still a very formidable team, some of the best gunners out there in North America, and these guys, I'm really curious to see how that strategy continues to evolve without Bale calling the shots over there.
Definitely, that's a huge one. Beowulf is just going to go ahead and be so much of a miss for that team, but they still have a very, very strong team, and they're always pretty much, they start off hot. I want to go ahead and see how they start off today and also how they go ahead and continue through the tournament, because it's something we saw on the NA finals. They started super hot, and then towards the second day, they just slowed down a ton, and then Cloud9 was just pretty much able to pass them on points and get first place.
Yeah, very rare that we see that kind of first day from a team in terms of PUBG Mobile, at least. Sometimes we see it on PC, sometimes it happens there, but not so much when it comes to PUBG Mobile, and that was amazing for them to start things off. Another team, obviously, that we just saw there as well was Wildcard Gaming.
Indeed.
They come in, one of them is usually very hot with the Dukes and does very well for himself. And as you mentioned before, they're one of your dark horses to potentially do well here.
I see them doing well. They're a team that has really good chemistry. They're some of really talented gunners from North America, and they're aggressive. They're not afraid to shy away from a fight, and it was concerning a little bit in the tournaments leading up to this one that, you know, maybe they're putting themselves in some hard positions, but they seem to come out on top time after time, getting those squad wipes, and we'll see if they do that here today.
Yeah, just talking about being aggressive there, actually, I believe on day one of the NA finals, they pretty much just kept getting killed or kept getting third place, but they weren't able to go ahead and start securing those first places. And then on the second place, they just pretty much riled up. Hot Jukes got super freaking hot and riled up his freaking team, and they were able to go ahead and secure their third place. And as you mentioned earlier, they did get the most kills of the NA finals.
Yeah, they definitely did. Whilst we just saw Gangstars is there as well, we mentioned that Beowulf isn't here, but the person filling in for him at this tournament is Pyra, who is part of the original roster anyway.
He's no scrub by any means. Pyra's a very, very talented player. I'm really kind of curious to see Angry, how he picks up the reins, like if he's really going to go out and just absolutely tear people apart. He's a very good fragger, definitely well known in that regard, and I'm really curious to see how these guys perform on the global stage.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and something to look out for is chemistry, right? With Pyra being one of the original ones, they don't have to really worry about chemistry because they've been playing together for so long, and that's something that we saw a little bit of the teams that were playing previously on regional finals, not even NA, maybe in Asia too, they just didn't have the chemistry quite there, but it seems like they've been practicing together, and from what we've been able to see here on rehearsals, it has been wild.
Speaking of wild.
No pun intended right there.
No, indeed. Oh, look, he knows he's on camera already. Of course he does. Anyway, regardless of the facts, that is Wildcard Gaming here looking to also represent North America. And that's two of our big North American representatives that we've talked about. Who else round things out as well with Cloud9, who used to be Team Gates, coming into this tournament, picked up by Cloud9, one of the most successful esports organizations on the planet. So it's pretty good for them.
Definitely. It's a very well-known, reputable organization. They picked them up for this final tournament, and Rolex and Squad are going to be looking to do the same thing they did in the last tournament, which is set the pace early, come out, get those kills, and I'm really curious to see how they compare to some of these vaunted teams from Asia. We hear a lot about the Chinese teams coming in, about the teams from Korea, the Thai teams, unbelievable stuff, and then also we've got Team BRK here coming in from South America.
BRK, pretty much with Baraka, they just, from what I was talking to them, the little one that I was actually able to speak to them, because I don't really speak Brazilian, Portuguese, they were pretty much telling me Pochinki is their way to go. So I want to go ahead and see if they're able to go ahead and control Pochinki. Is any other team going to go ahead and try to challenge them throughout the days?
Well, they also mentioned that they're a very aggressive team, and I think that throughout the qualification process, we've seen that really pay dividends, haven't we? Because of how many points you get from kills.
Right.
Those teams that have got the amount of kills, even if they've not placed necessarily highly, have actually racked up a good position.
I think my #1 most favorite thing that I'm looking forward to today is all of these teams that have come here, for the most part. They're the top teams in their region. These guys are the aggressors. They're the ones that aren't scared of anybody. They're going out, they're fragging, they're killing. But so are the people across from them and next to them. And they're not necessarily used to playing in a different meta. Like the meta game could be different in Asia versus North America versus Europe versus South America. Really excited to see how these styles blend together. And then we talked about the drop location. South George, Wildcard invited a challenge over there, and they said they'd be up for it. Well, there might be some other folks out there that eyeball South George. Will we see some fights early? Because there won't be those gentlemen's agreements that typically exist when you're playing with teams of the same region.
Yeah, that's something that I'm looking forward to the most, right? Because I'm pretty sure the teams went back and did review of everything that happened.
They have to,
and they more than likely know where they're going to go ahead and land. I want to see if teams that are used to it, are they going to go ahead and challenge this? So I'm hyped for this.
Absolutely. Just to keep you guys updated here a moment, we are waiting for a small brief moment here before we get into the game. However, I'm getting word that the game is indeed ready for our exhibition match. So let's talk about Sandhawk, because Sandhawk is not the map that we usually get to go to here in these tournaments. Normally it's all Erangel, but we're going to have 8 streamers alongside the PMSC teams playing on Sandhawk to just figure out, get a bit of warm-up and kind of gain their footing here for the first day.
That's right. Get those fingers moving. Get the blood pumping on mobile. You see our 8 streamers here on stage. We got Fulu Punch, Honduras, Kitank, 18, Shobosuke, Hala Sheriff, Xeon, Julio, and Desha Torn Lex. That's who we're seeing here on stage. They will be participating with all of our teams again on Sandhawk. These guys are going to be in for some aggressive, fast-paced action. Will they be eliminated in the first 8 seconds? Or will they be able to progress a little bit deeper into the game?
It pretty much comes down where they're going to go ahead and drop, right? Because if they drop on boot camp, if you don't get a gun right away,
within 2 seconds.
Yeah, just pretty much try to hide in the corner and and wait for somebody to kill you, because you have to find a gun really, really fast in those kind of hot areas. Or maybe they can just go ahead and try to land in cave, which cave is still interesting, PB. Tell me about it.
Cave's a giant hole in the ground. You've got to be really precise with that landing. You can kind of hide down below. You jump in anytime from up top, land a nice pool of water safely. Some decent gear in there, but high risk.
Yeah, definitely. And I think sometimes I've seen cave finishes where one team's on the top and the other teams are inside. That doesn't end well. That's a bit weird, to say the least.
Yeah, just when are you going to jump, guys? When are you going to jump? You're just waiting. Easy pickings.
Who's going to try to jump in the water, pretty much? And as we can see right there, Sandhawk just coming out on June 22nd, 2018. And it's, as we were mentioning, it is one of the smallest maps in the game. 4 kilometers by 4 kilometers, and the action is just pretty much phenomenal. So make sure you are ready to see a lot of action packed.
Indeed, one of the most popular drop spots on the map is boot camp. Large-scale military boot camp directly in the center of the map. This place is hot. If you want some action, boot camp is the place to go. If you're an aggressive player, this is definitely one of the top spots, and the one thing that's great about Sandhawk is there's more loot.
And important to mention, some of that loot is very different to what we see on things like Erangel and Miramar, right?
It definitely is, because we have the QBC and the QBU now in the game, and that's only exclusive for Sandhawk. So I want to go ahead and see some of these players that they are just pretty much, they know that they're going to be playing Erangel, which those guns are not there. Are they going to go ahead and try to use those, or are they just going to try to go ahead and use guns that they're going to see in Erangel, like the M4 or the AKM?
I think most of these guys are pretty comfortable handling their weapons. You got Paradise Resort, Campon wrapping up some of the most popular spots on the map, and one of my favorites to drop, Ruins. A very, very fun, layered palace here where you can find some great loot, but there's always a squad ready to drop on top of you.
Definitely. I think one of the scariest things from people going into Sandhawk as well is kind of foliage coverage, right? Trying to find a spot and not necessarily engaging in kind of sniper wars, which can be a bit difficult because of the way the terrain's structured, right?
Indeed, lots of rocks, lots of trees, lots of grass to hide in, and it can be a little bit hard to see depending on the weather.
All right, well, thank you very much, gentlemen. It's time to get into game number 1. It's our exhibition match for day 1 here at the PMSC Global Finals 2018. I am going to hand hand it over to Powerbang and Seven Worlds Gaming for all the commentary for game number 1.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, Sandhawk, the exhibition match. Who is gonna go in and win it? Let me know, you watching at home right now, comment below, because you might just get a shout out.
Indeed, we've got the Star Challenge Global Finals exhibition match, game number 1. And look at this. What do we do at the beginning of each game?
Oh my gosh.
You gotta drop out of that plane.
That plane, though. That plane, it actually made me look back the first time I saw it on the screen.
Oh, it's right there behind us, over our head. And what do we got dropping out? That is the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. Sponsoring the tournament. Thank you guys for that exhibition match. We are ready to rock. So we've got Galaxy Doo on the plane. We're going to be watching, looks like Evo SX here as we get ready to drop in over Sandhawk. 88 total players alive at this point in the map.
Yeah, and this is just for the exhibition match. After this, it is going to go ahead and be only 80 players per match. And look at that plane path right there. We're talking about boot camp. It pretty much went straight down boot camp.
Indeed, you got a lot of players that seem to have scattered away from the central part of that plane path, seemingly playing it a little cautiously. They want to live a little longer and have fun with this exhibition match. We do have some folks going to boot camp in the middle, though. And what is this? We got teddy bears?
The teddy bear, that is right. That is interesting, actually. And the weather is actually interesting on this match because from what I'm being able to see here, it's more than likely going to be raining. Something to go ahead and keep an eye out because sound just plays such a huge part of this
Wildcard
game.
on the board already,
Hot
wiping out Torty. Looks like Hot Jukes and also Lucifer getting a couple kills and knocks right off the bat.
And right here, we just pretty much see Kawhi just waiting patiently, and look at that. Wildcard just pretty much trying to get their skills off the bat, trying to warm up, trying to make sure they are ready for the games that are going to go ahead and matter. Once again, this is just an exhibition. So it's pretty much going to be Bunny versus Bears. Okay. Ooh. Look at them. They're just waiting patiently, and it is TPP, which means third-person perspective. So you are going to go ahead and more than likely see people do that a lot. Just wait patiently, and oh my goodness. Oh! Look at that. Hot Jukes just coming in and saying no. And Hot Jukes actually gets taken out right there by Torture. Oh, my goodness.
Look at this. Torty is absolutely bringing it to Wildcard. They're trying to stay alive right now. Lucifer holding down the fort. Looks like they're a little bit short on weapons right now, trying to just maintain while they get picked up by their team. It looks like Seagut, one of the best close-range players out there, has been knocked, and he is out of the game at this point for Wildcard. Switching over to Korea Winter Chicken Dinner. They are also sitting here in boot camp trying to use the trenches to their advantage, and then they're going to be looting up, hopefully for an engagement here shortly.
And Hot Jukes was able to get picked up, and now he just pretty much needs to go ahead and just find help as soon as he can. And look at this engagement here between Cloud9. They're trying to figure out where this team is at. They're waiting patiently. They already got the QBC, which we were actually mentioning here, and this man has at least a level 1 helmet.
Indeed. Sam from Cloud9 looting up. These guys running around trying to get position here on GG Gamers from the Middle East.
And Sam just waiting patiently for somebody to peek. He has that M4 ready. He also has some bandages in case he takes some damage. Look at that. He knows exactly where he's at now. Will they go ahead and push, or will they go ahead and just wait it out a little bit? Because usually we really don't see that much engagement right off the bat unless this happens right here. Two teams land on the exact same spot, and they're just trying to take them out as soon as possible.
Kind of a little bit of a feel-out process here in this exhibition map. You got Cloud9, Rolex, and Carnage starting to push compounds here. And look at this, Kuwait getting off a shot on Carnage. Gets a severe chunk of damage on him. Carnage is going to try to patch himself up, but now both teams definitely aware of each other's presence, and they've narrowed down where they're hiding.
And look at that. Somebody, ooh, Sam, there you go. Sam pretty much was just waiting for somebody to peek just so he can go ahead and fire that M4. And now he knows, he pretty much knows that they're just waiting it out. What's interesting, actually, is that Cloud9 does have somebody right next to them on the buildings to the right-hand side of your screen. So something to keep an eye out on that. And as they're going to go ahead and try to engage now, it might be Rolex there trying to go ahead and shoot him. They're just trying to feel, they're pretty much trying to see what everybody's trying to do. This is a feel out. Oh, here comes, he's actually going to go ahead and stun them. Is he going to jump out as soon as the stun goes off? He's waiting.
He's waiting.
He's not going to go for it. He does have a smoke, though, if he wanted to.
Sam and Kodo acting as scouts out there, kind of watching the building, make sure nobody leaves. It looks like
there goes a Molotov. There definitely goes a Molotov right there.
C9, Kato, and Sam getting hit hard right now. Sala is absolutely doing work there from the building. It looks like GG Gamers has a superior position right now. They are holding down the fort, and it looks like they're challenging C9 to come at them or leave.
And the interesting thing here is that GG does have the height advantage, right? They are going to be able to see him. If they move at any moment, they're just going to go ahead and try to be able to just throw any nades or anything along those lines. And just an overview here of the map for you, where all the teams are at. If for some reason you are new to PUBG Mobile, they need to go ahead and be inside that white circle. If they are not, they're going to go ahead and start taking damage. And as the game does progress, they will start taking more and more damage.
A couple shots there. Rolex and Carnage trying to make their way up the stairs. Here comes the push. They do get the knock, and he's going to finish him.
Somebody is behind them. They are going to go ahead and turn around. Here goes Rolex. They're pretty much trying to hunt him down. Now they have to reload. They come back up there. It's pretty much a cat and mouse here.
Another finish from C9. Great teamwork there as they basically exchanged fire back and forth while each other took cover and reloaded. And we move our attention back to boot camp, where Wildcard is still alive, and they're going to be going up against career winner Chicken Dinner.
And just to remind you, if you are just for some reason tuning in, Wildcard did lose a player earlier because they got into engagement super early. Luckily for them, they were able to rile up and finish off that team, and also pick up Hot Jukes, which it seems now he was able to go ahead and get enough health to his advantage. And look at this grenade right here. Oh, baby, is that going to go ahead and get anybody?
He's on the other side of the wall there. Pretty close, but great shot there. Definitely saying, hey, we're here. Announcing our presence.
They know they're in there, and Wildcard is very, very outnumbered here by just one, but that can make a huge difference, especially if they all decide to go ahead and push there at the same time. I think from what it seems like everybody has already looted this building. Just everything. There's nothing on the floor.
They're just trying to make their way out of here safely at this point, but they're pinned down. They're going to have to battle their way out. They're comfortable with that. And Wildcard, no stranger to playing with 3 players, actually winning a couple of chicken dinners, minus a man in the North American Finals.
They definitely done so. And Hot Jukes there with that level 2 helmet was a little bit damaged. So more than likely, he is going to go ahead and try to find someone right here. LH doing you. Taking some shot there at Evos. They're not going to be able to see him because they got some snakes on the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. They don't even know where they're currently getting shot from.
So 2 knocked right now from Evos. Evos coming in from Thailand, a really, really strong team that everybody in that region was watching out for, finishing 2nd overall in Asia. Evos pinned down and in a bad spot right now. LH still you doing absolute work, but returns fire. TDZ goes down.
And there you go. Evos just starting their rotation and being able to go ahead and finish them up. There is still one alive from what I was able to see there. What is he going to go ahead and do? Is he going to challenge? He is. Look at this madman. He's just going up by himself. He doesn't realize that there was also somebody there to his left as well. He just pretty much got on number.
He did. Evo's really, really low on health, and a couple of guys knocked, but they were able to persevere there, getting the squad wipe. They will come out on top there, and they will be able to patch up and have all 4 members moving forward.
And check out this circle right here. Boot camp. We also got Painan, and Cave is barely inside this safe zone.
Indeed, RRQ Athena up on the ridge here, hiding behind trees. They're looking down, getting ready to take on, it looks like, GT Doyu.
GT Doyu just trying to get into that car and just get out of there. It seems like they do not want to engage this early. They actually played it that really, really good. Just getting behind that building, getting inside, and just getting out of there as soon as possible. They say, no, this is way too early to go ahead and engage, and that's completely fine because they want to go ahead and just save some of those, everything that they have until the end. And look at this fight right here. CPT just pretty much trying to take up that car. They did not want them to go ahead and escape like we just saw that previous team do.
Really nice job to the Comfortable Penguin team here. These guys locking in 3rd place in Asia, and they're going to be going up against Team Japan here. Really, both teams here very aggressive. Taki getting hit with a grenade there from range. He's going to toss one right back. Not intimidated whatsoever.
And they're just pretty much waiting patiently here. They're actually taking some damage as one is currently down.
We've got Salt Gia here pushing away around. He gets the knock here. Nice job. He's going to get knocked in return. And look at the push coming out, and Comfortable Penguin team absolutely making short work of Team Japan. Team Japan will go out early here. They're the 2nd team eliminated, and it looks like 18 will be remaining at this point in time. 69 left alive, and here we turn our attention to one of our stream teams, and it looks like we've got Xeon here with the QBZ.
QBZ being able to spot one. There goes one down. Pretty much, I'm not able to really see that name, but Xeon just trying to push forward.
Look at his health.
Oh my God,
my goodness.
1 HP. 1 HP, and he's just winning out that little snake. And there you go. That's it for him. He does get taken out And that's the team, actually. That whole team got taken out and wiped.
That's right. Stream Team is going to go down. They will be taken out. Really nice work there from Illuminate from Thailand. Those guys absolutely peeking that ridge, taking them down. And it looks like right now we're going to shift our attention over to Team BRK. They're down to their last hope. Only one player left standing.
Going up against Fandy. And look at this right here. He does have a Vector. He is able to go ahead and take one down. He has to watch out. The other team might go ahead and just
Katarina Suki absolutely destroying in the house, getting a couple of finishes here. Baraka taken down. This is our all-female team that is here, full send, and they are representing so far. Fandy getting knocked. Nice flank there from Zod. Zod working his way around, going to get the finish here with the Vector.
Fandy definitely not able to see any of that, and Caveira pretty much gets taken out. Interesting play there by BRK. He decided to go ahead
third party. Carnage is rocking him with C9, looking down from the top of the ridge here. Really good third-party play there from Cloud9.
And as you can see there on the minimap on your top right-hand side, they're now starting to push. They're now starting to surround that building. And here comes Cloud9 just trying to get them easy claps, baby. They're going to go more than likely go ahead and push this. They look behind the door and just absolutely destroy that, man. Now they just go ahead and need to find the last player for full send, as Rolex is just pretty much trying to loot up as much as they can. They just came in and got some easy kills.
It was a smart play, man. They took advantage of two weakened opponents, and they were able to get in and get the job done, wiping both squads there. Kodo finishing off Katarina Suki. Really impressed, though, with the play of full send there, taking down South America's top team. Really, really nice job to them and Team Fandy.
Yeah, that's definitely a surprise, honestly, to me. I was not expecting that. I thought BRK was going to be able to win that engagement, but full send coming in hot. I want to go ahead and see that next game now.
Let's see it. Let's see some more from them. We got Hero officially here for Team Hero, and it looks like they're going to be taking on the comfortable Penguin team here.
Ooh, that grenade. Nice. That Kobe, baby. Hero, that was a very, very nice grenade. And now they have to go ahead and watch out. Now, the only thing that we do have the team start worrying about here is getting third party, kind of like what we saw with Cloud9 full send.
Look at the flank. Look at the flank developing right now. 762 coming around. Look at that.
Gosh.
Beautiful job.
The Grossa just pretty much being able to go ahead and destroy Hero. That might be it for his team.
They got Kenris up on the hill. Kenris is up on the hill with Foxer. Those guys are absolutely lethal as well. But man, what a clutch flank there from 762 coming around, just sneaking up on them. They were trying to pick up their teammate, and oh my gosh, that was it for those guys. Kenris and Foxer here.
They're trying to heal them up as soon as they can. If not, that is going to be it for them. They are wearing the the bear suits. Getting confused here between this team, which they are actually wearing the bunny suits. They're just waiting patiently. They don't want to move yet. They want them to go ahead and push. They're using that third person to their advantage.
Yeah, we need to see the map here shortly, but we've got Foxer basically holding serve here, waiting for 762 and his team to push out of the compound, and it seems like the Comfortable Penguin team is trying to do just that. They've got a good position, but it seems like they're trying to hop the wall and head towards zone.
Will they be able to get it to the zone before it moves? Actually, they are already in the zone. Check out this shots right here. He's able to see him. My goodness, the aim on this man there with the M4, the recoil control, and he's trying to go ahead and finish him up. That is it for that team. They actually got third party there by TTN, and he still thinks that there's still somebody there. He didn't notice the kill feed there. They're pretty much gone.
Wow, that was really good stuff there. TTN coming on hot, third partying once again, and that's something that we're just seeing a lot right now. And you can see the Galaxy team getting clapped there by C9. They're going to knock a whole bunch of them, and just like that, they wipe them out.
Cloud9 already racking up the kills with 9 kills. Keep in mind, this is the exhibition match. Once it's not an exhibition match, they are going to be getting 15 points per kill.
Indeed. Right now, it's just kind of a warm-up. Players getting used to it, and we're going to see some streamers doing work. A couple of them already eliminated here, but we do have TT and Anand here scoping in from distance here. AK with a 4X.
Ooh, waiting patiently there. I heard that sniper rifle. They're moving in smart, actually. They're going from rock to rock. They're making sure they don't get caught out in the open. And as I say that, somebody does get caught out in the open, but as soon as he hears the shots, as soon as he actually gets tagged by one, he finds a tree to hide behind.
That's right. The Terror from India hiding behind the rocks and the trees right now, trying to make their advance. CPT from China holding court here, basically hiding behind the walls, making it very difficult for the Terror to advance.
They're saying, no, not yet. We're just going to wait here a little bit more. And amid there, BRK pretty much left his head out for a little bit too long and was getting tagged from a different team, actually.
That's one thing I've noticed about all of these players is the aim is really on point so far. These guys are not missing shots when people are showing their bodies at all. They're getting hit hard. So it's very, very evident the skill of all of these players at the global finals.
Look at this. Who is going to go ahead and make a move here first? It's pretty much